We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Dr. Henry Link. Dr. Link is best known for being a psychologist during the Great Depression and for having written The Return to Religion, Developing Personality and Finding Happiness in Life, which was mentioned positively in Dale Carnegie's well-known book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dr. Link's writings still hold up, even in today's busy world, as positive and meaningful ways to better yourself and take positive control in all things. We as humans tend to overthink things. For example, when you're looking for a relationship, you might know someone and think, I really like that person. They're funny, smart, a really good person, and I find them very attractive. Now, if you're applying Dr. Link's quote about this, that should be enough for you to act on it and ask them to go do something with you, to hang out, to get to know you, and to better improve your chances of bringing this person into your life long term. If they say no, then you just move on from there, having lost very little time or effort in letting your thoughts get away from you. But unfortunately, most of us don't follow such simple and straightforward thoughts with action. Instead of acting, we allow our minds to keep going beyond the I like that person and should ask them out portion of our thoughts, and we start thinking about all the bad things that could happen, like thinking they're way outside of our league, there's no way they could ever like someone like me, what if they laugh at me, what if there's someone even better out there, and all those other little negative thoughts. We let ourselves get caught up in fear, and not just the fear of failure, but also the fear of success. Yeah, we're afraid that, we might get turned down or looked down upon or something else bad could happen, but we're also kind of afraid a lot of times of what happens if you do get someone like that, What do you bring to the table? How can you hold their interest? How can you give as much to them as you're going to get out of being around them? To follow Dr. Link's message, you merely need to decide on what you want, generate a plan without letting the plan devolve into a lot of fear-mongering inside your own head, and then start acting on it. If you want to start a business around something that you know really well and enjoy being good at, then first you want to focus on getting your first client and start calling, emailing, and mailing until you get them. Maybe you want to create some kind of content around something that you're passionate about. Grab your phone, camera, or whatever recording device you have access to and start recording. Get a simple editing program, there's lots of them that are free, and get your stuff up. By acting now and turning this into a habit that you do, and then focusing on improving one small thing every video, day, week, etc. to make what you're doing better, you're not allowing that fear and that thought process to get in the way of actually doing something. Don't focus on all the negatives, because more often than not, the real world issues that crop up are never going to be as bad as the fears that we imagine inside of our own heads. How I plan to apply this. Yesterday I went over a couple of my large goals. Today I want to focus more on applying this towards those. So if I take those large goals and break them down into what I have to do for each one, and then execute that plan on the timeline I've decided. Adjust the plan and timeline in small bits and pieces as I find out what works or doesn't. For example, if I want to meet my goal of 1,000 videos uploaded to YouTube in 2019, then that means I need to do just under 20 videos a week across all of my channels. I got that number by taking 1,000 videos and dividing it by 52 for the number of weeks in the year. It comes out to 19.2 something, so just under 20 videos. If I shoot for 20, then I'll hit my goal and then some. With this channel, I'll be doing 7 videos a week. With my gaming channel, I'll be doing an additional 7 videos a week, which means I only need an additional 6 videos a week, either split amongst those 2 channels or on a third future channel. If I do this for a month and then find that I have way more ideas for one channel instead of one of the other ones, I can always adjust my schedule to things that make more sense. For example, say I can only really get reliably 4 videos a week out of the gaming channel, but I can get an additional 5 or 6 that are bringing relevant content to my viewer base. Then I can lower the amount I'm doing in the video game channel and up the one that I'm doing here, and vice versa. I can adjust it on the go as I continue to act upon the plan and find out where the strengths and weaknesses of it are, adjusting as needed so I can keep making that forward progress. I know what I want to do, so I break it down into manageable chunks that make sense, and then I simply focus on making it happen. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time focusing on all the bad things that could happen. For example, what if people hate my videos? What if no one watches? What if somebody else comes down with my idea first? What if my channels are too amateurish for people? What if the content that I'm putting out just isn't something that people want, etc., etc., etc.? And just focus on doing the best that I can do and keep moving forward. Focusing on creating content that I want to watch and that I am watching, not just as I make it, but also when I need that pick-me-up, when I need to be reminded of why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. What do you think it means? Do you agree with my take on it, or do you find other messages in such a simple line that call out to you, pushing you to be better? How will you apply the message in this quote today and for many more days moving forward? Leave your answers down below so that we can all share, encourage, and push each other to be more together than we could have been by ourselves. If you found this video helpful and would like to keep seeing more like it in the future, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, as we are putting out a new video every single morning at 6 a.m. And if you would like to be reminded to tune in for your daily dose of getting your head right to attack the day, make sure you hit that little bell icon, as that turns on notifications, letting YouTube know that you want to be informed every time a new video drops. Thanks for listening, folks. Get out there and take control of your future.